So first I'm going to start with calendar settings. So if you click the settings button at the top, you go to calendar. And just note, first you'll have to set up your facility and your facility members, and then you can kind of go into the calendar settings. So make sure you set up those first, and then you can fill out the calendar settings. But the first thing I'll go through is the facility timings. So if you click calendar, you go to facility timings. This is where you'll fill out all of the available times that you will want to see patients. You can set them up in here so that this reflects in your calendar when you're scheduling patients. So it's pretty self-explanatory. And then for each additional facility, you can select them on the side. And then you'll select your time zone at the top. Once this is filled out, you can then specify the timings of each provider for when they'll be available for seeing patients. So similarly, you'll click off the provider that you want to see, or you want to set up their times, and you'll just go through, set them up. And then the next thing I'll go through is patient notifications. If you want your patients to receive confirmation emails, or if you reschedule the appointment, or you cancel the appointment, you can send them those reminders to the email address that they have set up in your Charm account. And also you can set up, for example, at 4 p.m. on the day before the appointment, they can get sent another reminder. So this is where you would set up those settings. Also, we have text notifications. So if you want to send out a text to them for confirmation of appointment, or a lab document, or a shared document, you can set those up in here, and they'll receive text reminders for whichever items that you set up in this section. And then the My Preferences section, this is for you. So if you want to receive appointment confirmations on when patients are scheduled with you, or if they get a booking from the PHR, you can set those up in here. Visit types. This is where you'll be able to specify all the different visit types for why patients are coming in, and this can be reflected in the Charm calendar. So if you set them up in here, you can schedule them for specific appointments, and then you can set up automatic time durations for those specific appointments. So those are the main settings. So once these are set up, then you'll be ready to schedule patients in the calendar. So there's also more settings from this section. So if you click on the blue settings wheel of your calendar, there's a couple different things you can specify. Like you can specify which providers you want to see on your calendar, and then you can specify a color that you want to associate them with. And then there's different visit types. So if you only want to see certain visit types for the day, you can check them off here. And then for a resource view, you can see which rooms that you want to schedule from this section. So this is kind of your personal calendar, what you want to view on your specific calendar. And then also the time slot, this will make your calendar basically smaller or larger depending on how you want to see it. So this will, based on how you want to set that up, you can configure that from this section.